welcome back to my channel. My name is Sibu, for everyone who's new to the channel and everybody who is a returning subscriber. Thank you so much for watching my channel and coming back for more. So for today's video, it's not a happy one, but I feel like, I'm over it now, kind of. And yeah, I just want to share this video with you guys. So this video took place at a commune. So as you can probably see by the title of the video, these are the two of the times when I was held at gun or knife point in my life, because I'm a part as fun as Popil. Okay. So welcome to the channel. If you are not subscribed, please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you like and you comment and you do all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. Okay, so let's get into it without wasting any time. So the first time this happened, I was in a commune. We lived in communes. Like, given I go throughout my varsity life, I lived in a commune. I was never raised hand. I liked communes because they were smaller, less people, and I went to boarding school, so I just wanted to, avoid anything as on Kumboza and get boarding school. Also, and there's going to be right all along, and then now it wants to act up. Okay, so yeah, I lived in a commune and it wasn't a big one, so there weren't that many of us. And the day had been a normal day. It had been a Saturday, I think. Yes, I think it was a Saturday. It had been a Saturday. We had gone to the shops to buy some snacks. I wasn't very big on alcohol at the time. We had gone to buy some snacks and nice things for us to chill and enjoy ebusuku. So we so we had bought some snacks and we were watching movies from my laptop, and yeah, that was that. So we watched movies for like the whole day, like literally the whole afternoon, in the evening as well. Like, I remember I went to bed at around 3:30. Yeah, I think I went to bed around 3:30 in the morning, the following morning. And then so we were sitting in the lounge watching, and then I borrowed my laptop I gave Uvai my laptop, but she must continue watching. I'm going to sleep. Shortly after, so I didn't lock my door, because I always lock my door, even like everywhere I go. I do not sleep with an unlocked door. I always lock my door. If I'm leaving, if I'm asleep, my door is always locked. But that night I didn't lock my door because I'm thinking, bazofika, Uvai, bezobeka laptop, bafike kujeqiwe, and it's gonna be a problem. And Uvai does not wake up early. I wake up early, so I want to be able to use my laptop exen. So this is the reasoning behind me not locking. Fine, I didn't lock the door, and I had just been falling asleep. Like, we used to fool around a lot. We used to do a lot of pranks. We used to laugh a lot. So nje, yabo, that's the kind of place that we had. Yay, and there's going on doing a little sad. But okay. So they played around a little bit when they brought the laptop. So via about 30 minutes after I left, she brings the laptop. But at this point, I'm like half asleep already. I'm like, to stand up and go lock the door and to put my laptop away, I was like, I'm just gonna sleep. Oh, sad, regrettable moment. And then about 15 minutes after Vi left, I hear the door opening. And I hear the door opening, and then I don't make much of it. I'm just like, oh, they're probably back to make fun of me, or going to do something funny and goofy. Yabo. And do actually, yabo. And then I feel something cold on my face. I feel metal. I feel cold metal on my face, like, and I'm like, hi man, no benzani, they probably took ice, but I'm like, no man, yeah, even simbi guys, yeah, even sim no bulel no butane. I'm like, this is metal on my face. So I open my eyes and there's a figure standing in front of me. So the lights are off, but the lights in the passage in the corridor are opened or are switched on. So you can see the silhouette. I'm like, man, this is not fire, this is a man. But now I'm not sure if I'm half asleep, if I'm dreaming, or I'm what. What do? I grab my phone because I want the torch. The phone light, I must do the upper room. And as I do that, ndikhuphe phone, and I'm just like, no, this is a man's voice. This is definitely not a prank. Something is happening here. Cold metal on my head. Yeah, I give this gent this phone. He takes the gun from my head and he starts looking around the room for valuable stuff. At this point, I'm frozen because I had money in the closet. I don't remember what the money was for, but I had lots of money in the closet. I'm like, oh, but he didn't go to the closet. Like, he didn't care about impahla. Wayefuna laptops, phone, tablets. Like, wayefuna izinto ezikanjalo, yabo. Hey, okay, he took whatever. Okay, as he's taking whatever, I started praying. I don't know why. I started praying. I'm like, yo, because wow, son, like I can handle you taking a laptop. I can handle you taking my phone. I can even handle you taking my money. But if you're gonna leave me with an emotional scar, we have problems. We have a lot of problems. And then he left. After he left, I was like, okay, give it like 5 minutes. You don't just stand up after him. He has a gun. Like, what must happen? I'm like, yo. At this point, I'm not even like, you know how you'd feel like, oh my gosh, I just had a gun on my head. No, I was just like, okay, where's everybody else? Because also my roommate had gone home for the weekend. So I was alone in the room and everybody else had their roommates. So everybody else experienced this with someone. I experienced it alone. Okay, fine. Ndikomo came and phakame. After some time, phakame. No screams, nothing. Nobody nobody screamed. Nobody made a scene. Like, yeah, we just gave these gents because they had guns, son. And they left. And also, what's very weird about this whole situation, there was no breaking and entering. The person had used keys to open. The only people who had keys were tenants and the landlord. Like, I'm not gonna spark up drama or spark up something, but the only people with keys were the landlord and us, tenants. Nobody else had a key. But those gents opened nicely. We had burglar guards everywhere. And they took everything. They opened the fridge. They took my food. They took some of the other girls' food. And then we called the police. We called our families. Like, guys, this is what happened. And only for me, that's only when it's settled. But man, you were robbed at gunpoint. And now I'm like, okay, like, this is real. This is serious. This is huge. And then we called our families. Yo, I'm a police, guys. Yo, I'm a police. Hi. Do you know what the police came and said? The police came, bathatha ke EMI number, bathatha yonke zanto zithathwayo, babhalisa statement, but they were so calm. Like, it wasn't a life-threatening situation. They're like, oh, how, listen. And they took the things, and when they left, they said, if you happen to see these people again, please call us and let us know. So this means you're not gonna do anything wena. But if I see the person who robbed me and took everything from me again, I must let you know. We saw those gents again, guys. Safona amapolisa afika njengesiqhelo after meth. Fika sekwenzeke yonke into. Afika sepholile futhi bomba uhluthi amagwinya sana unantsika. But ke yeah, akho lapha. And then yeah, it was a very traumatic experience. Like sasingekho right, and we were just about to go home, and then we just went home because like it was not okay. And then the second time, I feel like the second time was a bit more, I was more prepared. I was more prepared. You know, if you have been robbed quite a number of times, you know, like there are certain things that you know, but okay, we're getting robbed here. And instead of panic, because you know how it goes, you kind of know what to do. So this other time, so I was robbed. I was with my friend. And she did annoy me for a little while that day, because I feel like if she had not panicked the way that she did, if she had just listened to what I was saying, everything else would have been fine. Like it would have been a whole lot better. But she wanted to panic. She was on the video call. Okay, so this time I'm working. At a call center. Almost said what its name is. And my shift was from 2 p.m. to 2 p.m. to 12 a.m. So it is about 11, and I was doing my eyebrows because Cindy's I'm doing my eyebrows, you know, getting ready for work. I'm in my underwear, and then I lived on the lower floor, and other people lived on the high floor. If you know Durban, it's low P. So the floor that you get into from Pande, top floor, and then everything else is ants. You understand? So it's not the traditional ground floor and then no, it's not. So Nyange, I hear screams from upstairs, and I hear about no man. This is not conversation. This is not people who are talking and laughing and happy. This is a scream. This is a call. This is a cry for help. You understand? And then I tell this one up, and then I'm just like, dude. Let's call her Annie, because I don't have permission to talk about her. So I'm like, Annie, we're getting robbed. She's like, what? She's on a video call with her boyfriend, guys. She's on a video call with her boyfriend. I'm like, please hang up the phone. We're getting robbed. She's explaining to the boyfriend on the video call that we're getting robbed. I'm like, dude, take your stuff. Let's get into the closet. If they come here and they find that there's no one, they will not look for phones. They will not look for bags. Because what do you do when you leave the house? You leave with your phone. She's like, huh? Utini? I'm like, bruh, lock the door. These people are coming. That'll buy us time to hide. So then she's explaining to the boyfriend. She's not understanding what I'm saying. So I rush. I go lock the door. I grab the key. I'm further. Like I'm far away from the key. The key is literally next. I'm like, grab the key. I go lock the door. She's still not understanding what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, we're getting robbed. Get into the closet and keep still. I'm talking about. She is shaking in that closet. She's shaking. Hey. Plastic closet. So by the time the gents come, so they're coming like I took everything that's important to me. I switched my phone off. The first thing I did, I took my phone, switched it off because being a call no kala. Ngabukho on bars, ngabukho WhatsApp ezongena. I took my phone, switched it off, nangena na closet. That was all that I could save. And she took her phone anyway, but she was, you know, she was. I think I've spoken about this before. But now when we're in trouble, my instinct is to find a solution. This panicking and going here and touching this and doing that doesn't work for me, because it's just like, we could save the situation. Why are we not doing that? Yeah, but so I grab her as we get into the closet. And she's panicking, she's shaking. Yay! I even had to grab the phone from her hand and hang up the video call with the boyfriend, because we can explain later. If we save the phone, we can explain. If we don't save the phone, so I'm okay, fine, we get into the closet and these gents find us because this girl is moving like a mother effer in that closet. So the gents find us. The gents find us and they grab us and they take us out. They first take her out and they take me out. I'm like, oh, I'm okay. And they assault because I am already half naked. But the boss guy was like, no, focus. The time the gent is touching me, I'm like, assault. And then the other gent, okay, he's the one, he's the mastermind. Excuse me. He was like, no, Masame. And then they left. I kept telling people, yeah, give them what they want. Give them what they want and they will leave. And again, they took, for me, like from my end, they didn't take much. Like they did not take anything at all. Anything of value at all. And then they took what is in Zabandu, impahla and stuff like that. And we were so scared, bro. And only when I finished doing my eyebrows, I'm like, okay, let me go to work, because I work at the plantation and they're not gonna understand that I was robbed. Like any other normal job, I'd be able to say, hey, I was just robbed, I'm waiting for the police to come, and they'd believe me. But on an hour, they wanted me to bring the actual statement from the police as choba kwenzeke kanje. And yeah, so I went to work and then I asked them, I'm like, no, can I please go home? I can't. And they're like, yeah, you can go home. I went home and I came back. I was, right, guys. Like, even though like but when someone comes to your home, you know, with a gun pointed to you and they just want to take your stuff, like it's not a nice feeling. Like it's really not a nice feeling. They're here because it's past, and you know, I've sort of kind of, you know, learned to, you know, accept my yenzek. There was nothing that I could have done. I'm taking all the precaution that I need to be taking now, and you know, but I shouldn't have to. You understand? I shouldn't have to, you know, feel like unsafe. I should not feel unsafe in my own home. It should not be a thing. But yeah, those gents came. This time it was 4 gents. One of them, I don't even remember. I think one of them had guns. Okay, kesana kuthiwa mos kahle ngoba kuswelekiwe ne kahle ngoba kubi, which translates to we find something to laugh about even in bad situations and sad situations. So okay, abafana mos bafika ngexesha le COVID kwakusafakwe imask ne. So bafika abafana ngexesha le COVID ne. And they had masks on, and the masks were like this high and they'd capped, so we could really not see their faces. And then as they are coming down the stairs, and guys, they took off the masks. And when the police came, we could identify them because ubuso siyabona because gajisa imask basidilizile, and they left and they left, and yeah, those were 2 of the times. The other one was insignificant, but you also like, you feel violated. Why should you come to me, point a gun or a knife or whatever at me, and you know, make me feel uncomfortable in my own space just because you want my laptop, just because you want my phone? It's twisted. It's very, very twisted. Anyway, it's a life experience that I had, and I wanted to share with you guys on my channel. I swear, it's probably midnight. It is most probably midnight. But y'all, thank you guys for watching my channel. Thank you guys for watching my channel. Anyway, be safe, be good, be productive. Oh, please be productive. It'll help. And I will see you on the flip side. Please make sure to like, subscribe, do all the nice things that you do for YouTubers. I love you all. Mwah.